In Shopify, each theme treats page width differently. In this video, I'm going to break down how you can set different page widths depending on the theme using Flexi. So starting off with Horizon here, we'll notice that our page width is actually set in our outermost section. So I have a card slider here, and if I go over to the right hand side here and go down, we have this advanced mode. Now by default, it is actually turned off, but if you toggle it on, you'll want to go down into the custom class area, and then you'll be able to set section. And then once section is applied, we'll notice that the page width goes to the appropriate left and right padding areas. So if I actually remove section here, you'll notice that it goes full width, which isn't what we want. But if we wanted to set a custom section, a custom width, what we could do is remove that class section here and then go over to fixed, and then we could set a pixel value to whatever we want for the page width. Additionally, if we wanted the section to be full width and it wasn't, we always have this override here that is full. And again, this is just by the width setting over here. Now, in Dawn, it is slightly different. And in Dawn, it has a more classic way or a more traditional way of setting page width. And you may even see this in other themes. So if we go again into the card slider, outermost layer, and we'll notice that all we need to do is toggle custom and then make sure that page width, these words are set in here. Once page width is added as a class to the width, it adds the correct padding, margin, and spacing. If we remove page width here, we'll notice that it goes full screen again, which isn't what we want, but we could then still use the toggles full and fixed if we want to set custom widths. So if you're using a theme that isn't Dawn or Horizon, you can, if you're more advanced, inspect the theme to get the class and then either add the class into the width setting over here under custom, and you could put the class name in there. And what this page width class is it's a div that's within a parent, and so you can add some sort of class in there. Or if you want some sort of override that goes over the entire section, we could always add a custom class down below and then set some sort of CSS rules for a custom name. So for example, we could call it section custom, and then inside of our CSS editor or within Flexi, what we can do is go over into app embeds and then go within theme and then write some sort of CSS code for our section custom class. So if I go section custom, and then I could probably set this to padding, and we'll call it for rem. And already this is getting a little bit more advanced. Let's make sure that I just use the correct class name, section custom. I'll hit save here, and then in Flexi, we got to make sure that this is toggled on. So that was my mistake here. Now we see that the padding is applied around this section here. Anyways, hopefully you found this tutorial useful. If you are interested in learning more about Flexi, feel free to check out the rest of my YouTube channel or check out my documentation.